Hello. How's it going? I mean, there's no one here yet, but hello for when people do come in. I'm just gonna stand here, look in awe at my creation. Look at it. Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Look at this. Look at this beautiful creation. I was busy this morning. It's very different to yesterday's attempt and a lot more stable. Hey, good morning. Hello, everyone. How are you all? How I'm going to take that off? How's everyone? Sydney, Australia. Hello from... Wow. Hello. That caught me off guard. So you can tell. Is it a house? It's not a house. Well, it is. It's a house for a bird. There's another big... Is that a wasp? That is a massive sounding wasp. It's like hornet sounding size. Is it inside or outside? Sorry. That's like the sound of a wasp when you like when you search for like angry wasp sound effect. It's like the perfect angry wasp sound, and it's somewhere nearby. I'm sure it's fine. Hello everyone. I am back. I've basically started from scratch. As if anyone was watching yesterday's stream, you'll see what an abomination that previous attempt was. But that's, it was a prototype. That's why we do this, It's basically like engineering. And now I've built this incredibly structurally sound birdhouse that I am going to continue building on stream. And now I've got a base to work from. Oh, there's already some offerings for the the thank you hole. Thank you very much to Shampoo. Thank you. And thank you to Duster33 for becoming a channel member. Good afternoon, Duster33. Right, hang on. Let me just write offerings down. So anyway, sorry, for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, which may well be everyone, this is the thank you hole. It's an anomaly that's burst through my office floor and demands offerings of thank yous every time someone is kind enough to become a member of my channel on the stream or to give me a super chat. I write their name down as ordained by the hole and pop it into the very slimy, sticky hole, which you will witness now. So hang on. Duster and... Oh, God, I need to scroll back up. Where are we? Shampoo. Oh, yes, I shouldn't really forget that. So we've got Shampoo. And Duster. Thank you very much. It's early in the stream to be being so generous. So we go with shampoos first. Shampoo. Observe, it should be extra slimy today. So, God, and then put it back out again. That is quite revoltingly slimy this morning. It's stuck to my hand, in fact. Oh no! No! I don't have a bowl to wash my hands. Damn it! I left that indoors. Hang on, I'm gonna put Duster's name in, and then I'm just gonna run indoors to get my washing bowl because I don't want to be putting offerings in and not being able to wash my hands of the thank you slime. Can you see? It's a very bright camera. I'm gonna have to adjust the settings. So that does say Duster33. Let's try on that camera. There we go. That's better. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that is nasty. Right. Thank you very much. Extra slime indeed. And yes, thank you for your very generous offerings. I am good to see the thank you hole's radiation has calmed down a bit. It has. It seems to be calm at the moment, but with all these generous offerings, that it might kind of spring back into life and start radiating again. But it seems to be all right as of this morning. I'll be like 20 seconds. I just need a bowl of water. Coming back. I'm back. I need my bowl of slimy hand washing. There we go. Because that slime is quite sticky. Oh, thank you. Another very generous super chat to go towards a chutney fund for materials list. Oh, well, thank you, Psycho Ducky. Right. Now to do your offering as well. The Psycho Ducky. Sorry. I can't spell. It's okay. My handwriting's so abysmal you can't tell if I can spell or not. I really can't spell. There we go. There we go. Oh, I forgot the exclamation marks. Right. To this camera. This is the good camera. There we go. Thank you very much. Ooh. Ah, that is gross. But the thank you hole will be happy. Oh, God. Thank you, Emily Neko, thank you. You're awake for a stream. You've made it. You've made it. And I am Cian Vickers. Thank you very much. Hope you put this towards some new vids. I shall. Thank you very much. And I shall also do 2 more offerings to the thank you hole. The hole is getting well fed today. Sorry, I will catch up with chat in a minute. There's just lots of very generous people. Thank you, Emily. And thank you. There we go. Apologies if there's one. Thank you very much. I'll do them separately, obviously. I do Cian first. I mean, an apology if I'm butchering everyone's name pronunciations. Right. There we go. God, that is stringy. And then Emily's now. There we go. There. Get off. Ah. God damn. That is gross. So thank you. Oh. When did this hole appear? Immediately before the stream yesterday, and whispered and told me exactly what I needed to do to satiate its hunger for thanks. I don't know where the thank you hole goes to, where it leads to. I don't know where it goes. Sorry if it's very noisy. If I'm drinking very loudly, I just need my coffee before I begin. Okay, so for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, I was attempting to build a more kind of basically organic internals to the birdhouse from the Don't Feed Them video, because for a sequel. I was building out of this gardening wire, and it just went terribly. So I gave up and started from scratch, and this is a lot better. I'm trying to build which camera? That essentially. It's a terrible sketch. My sketches are always terrible, but it's going to be basically the approximate shape of the birdhouse, but like a mesh of capillaries and veins and organs, and it's going to be semi-transparent and yeah, like a big 3D kind of mesh shape. So now I've got the structure, which is actually quite stable compared to yesterday. I'm going to infill a bit, cross over with some wires and some wool, and then I guess, depending on when we get to today, maybe coat the whole thing in latex and cotton wool. See how it goes. See how it goes. I haven't missed anything, have I? Right. Coffee ASMR, indeed. Indeed. Have I ever been creeped out by my own creation? Not really, I guess. Some of them I find slightly more creepy than others and make me chuckle at how creepy they are, but I wouldn't say I've been creeped out. I can appreciate their creepiness, but I wouldn't say they creep me out, if that makes sense. Again, sorry if this is noisy. You can start drawing whilst watching me. Well, that's nice. That sounds like a nice afternoon for you. It's alright. I'll finish the coffee shortly. Is that from today? Did I spell that now? I don't know. Right. Let's actually start. Your brother reminds you of Sexy Pete. Well, your brother also sounds sexy. If it's anything like Sexy Pete, the sexiest of Petes. Or people in general. Right. Okay, so basically what I'm thinking is to just kind of wrap some wire around with not really much purpose, I don't know. Just, yeah, kind of fill the gaps in with some diagonal wire around and make it look like it's covered in veins. So this end is going to have the eyeball in it, so I need to create a kind of spider web across it to attach the eyeball to. So if you remember, there was an eyeball poking out of the little hole in the front of the bird's nest. So that's what I'll do. That there. There we go. Oh my goodness, it is warm in here. It is so warm today. I've only just started and I'm already cooking. Is this supposed to be a fleshy birdhouse? It is supposed to be a fleshy birdhouse. That is the plan. That is the plan. So, which way are we going? That way. Put that there. There you go. What is everyone up to today? How is everyone doing? Hey, big man. So, I will just basically fill in as much as... It's kind of a play it by ear kind of thing, see what looks good, rather than any particular strategy. Just keep going until I've got something that looks kind of cool. And it's the kind of thing that will probably look a bit... that one's a bit short. There we go. It probably will look a little bit naff at this stage, but when you start adding on the cotton wool and latex and then painting it up, it'll start to look something. But I've basically, I'm making a sequel to the Don't Feed the Birds video, and I had an idea for a monster transformation sequence that got me really excited and made me want to make the video. I do not have a script for the video yet, so I don't actually know what's happening. I just know what's happening in the first minute, and that I probably, for that transformation sequence, I need to build I don't know, 3 or 4 different monsters / versions of this birdhouse. So yeah, there's quite a lot of work just for like a minute worth of video, but in my head it's gonna look awesome. You are winding down, about to fall asleep before your live notification. Oh well, I don't want to keep you up, but thanks for joining. Using the stream as a way to focus on your crochet project. Nice. What are you crocheting? It's something I've never tried, and it looks incredibly difficult. Relaxing after a horrible uni exam. What was the exam in? Have you ever felt scared of your own creations, like walking to the bathroom in the night and freak out because of the monsters? I'll be honest, no, because I tend to keep my monsters outside in my shed, my office, my shed of nightmares, because my family would not appreciate them being indoors. Making a big blanket with purple skulls. Nice. Not as cool as a Fleshy Birdhouse. I don't know, it sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool. Imagine making one of these props as an actual yard decoration to freak your neighbours out. That would be funny. My young son was sad because he really liked the red birdhouse, and I had to set it on fire to film, and he thought we were keeping it as the natural birdhouse, and this is the base of it. In fact, this is all that's really left of it. And yeah, he saw me get the charred remains out the other day, and he was like, "Oh, are you making another red birdhouse?" I was like, "Oh, probably not, buddy." So I think he was quite sad. So I mean, I think he'd like that in the garden. Probably not this fleshy one. Hey everyone, hey, more people coming in. How's it going? Hey, yeah, this is much sturdier than yesterday's. I don't know if anyone saw yesterday's, but it was a bit of a train wreck. Fun stream. I enjoyed the stream. I had a good time in the stream, but it was, the actual end results were not good. So yeah, this is gonna look a bit I don't know, weird until I get to the latex stage. As most of my props do. This is you seeing how the sausage is made. I like that saying. Can you make another alien gaming console video? Well, I wouldn't be against it. I liked the idea of making a video showcasing some games for the Fuddle Zone. Like a Fuddle Zone Direct. Could be quite fun. Is streaming going to be a regular thing, or just this project as a one-off? Well, I quite liked the idea of starting to stream more regularly. I guess it depends on whether people enjoy watching the streams, as to whether I'll keep doing them, I suppose. But I quite enjoy doing them. So if people enjoy them, then I'd like to keep doing them, because they're fun. They're quite fun. Well, they're very fun. And they're quite nice. It's just quite nice to be able to talk to you guys, because I release a video every 2 months or something. You know, there's not an awful lot of kind of interaction, or, you know, I can't really share stuff with you guys very often, so it's quite nice to be able to live stream, to say hello and say, you know, have a chat. Ah, thank you, Sans Sexy Bonus. Hey, I'm a big fan since the lockdown, buddy. What are we making this time? Well, we are making I guess you call it a reincarnation of the birdhouse from the video Don't Feed Them. Forgot my own video. And this is it kind of coming back to life. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, I had an idea for a sequence where the thing comes back to life, and I haven't written the script for the whole video yet, but I'm kind of trying to make a sequel to that video, because I feel like that's a video that I liked the bird and the birdhouse, and I feel like that's something that could have a bit more legs to it. So yeah, that's what this is, but it's very early doors. It's going to be kind of like a birdhouse formed out of veins and viscera and organs that's kind of growing itself back together. A bit like, if anyone's seen Hellraiser, the bit when the guy kind of like, I've only seen it once, kind of like forms back together out of the floor. That's kind of what I was thinking. That, but with a birdhouse. But anyway, I need to give. There's an offering ode to the thank you hole from Sans Sexy Bonus. Sans Sexy Bonus. There we go. Thank you for your super chat, and it's going in the thank you hole. There we go. It's a bit less slimy now. The slime is subdued a bit. That's true. It would be lovely to have regular videos to help the weight. Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. It'd be nice to like spread stuff out, because it is like I post something every 2 months, and it's like bye for 2 months. Whereas this is quite nice. I do streaming kind of fairly regularly. Might be quite cool. The whole cam is fixed. It is. It is. The radiation has calmed down. The hole is back to normal for the time being. But at the rate of these very generous donations, the hole might become crazed again and radiated. Are we going to see more alien candy videos again? I am. Yes, that is. I am making another candy video in line with this one. Basically, I'm working on this and a candy video at the moment, so you might even see some streaming of the props. What's the word? Sorry. I might do some streaming of the candy props as well. That's what I was trying to say. Right, let's keep going. Right. Let's keep building this up. So I might do a few more on like the outside, and then I might try and crisscross on the inside to make it look a bit more 3D. I haven't got loads of this wire, but I've got wool I can move on to when it runs out. Sheep's wool. What is up? What is up, Brandon? Hey. What is up, my meaty friend? How are you? I am good and meaty is the answer to that. I just realized you could make live streams of the making of videos instead of making the making of videos. But yeah, that's an idea. The making of videos do take quite a lot of work. So this could be a different way to do it. I think my plan is to leave these streams as VODs, so not to make them private or unlisted, so people can come back and watch them whenever. And I could do that, and then just do kind of separate. Oops, sorry, hit the microphone. I could do separate materials list videos, so materials list isn't forgotten. Material list has had a bit of a hiatus. Are you ever going to go through your Shed of Nightmares video again? Oh, sorry, microphone's just in the way. I'm going to slide that. It's probably... God, keep bashing the mic. Bash. It's probably about time to... Yeah, I could do another one of those, couldn't I? I've probably got a lot more props. That must have been a couple of years ago now. It would just be whether I've got enough new props for it to be worth it. But yeah, I think you're right. I think I probably could do another one of those. Is that what? Did you guys like that video, the going through my old puppets? I could make another one of those. You adore the making of videos. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Kazaid. Quazaid. I say your name wrong. I always say your name wrong. Yeah, I mean, I like the making of videos, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm never making of videos again. Making. But, I guess I'll definitely be doing one for the next candy video. I guess it's just, they're quite a lot of work on top of the main videos, so it just kind of means I can't do main videos as frequently. So if I could do more live streams of the making of and show you the process via this means, it's not lots of extra editing for me, and I can hopefully make more, normal videos. So I don't know. Depends what people want to prioritize. Yeah, the Box of Nightmares was 2 years ago. Okay. Yeah. What happened to the bird itself? Oh, well, you'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see, I'm afraid. That is, I mean, I've said it. You'll have to wait and see. That's something you'll have to wait and see for. Did I mention you probably have to wait and see? Do I ever sell my creations? Someone asked this yesterday on the stream. I don't, but I saw that Tom Ridgewell did. I saw on his second channel, right? That he did an auction for tryhards, like for something he was doing with tryhards the other day, and I was wondering. I thought that was a good idea to potentially, sell some of my props or something to see who might want them. The only thing is, all this tariff business. I don't really understand how stuff works in that regard, so I'd have to look into it. But yeah, I was thinking something like that. Okay, so for anyone who's fresh, who's newly joined, what I'm doing is I am covering this birdhouse in wire, which will act as a vehicle for me to then coat in cotton wool mixed with liquid latex rubber, and I can drape it all over it and make it look like crisscrossing veins and organs and stuff, and that will look cool and gross. So says I. Cool and gross. Did I actually burn the birdhouse? I did. I have the burnt out husk of the birdhouses on the floor just next to me. I did burn it out. That was quite fun. Although it didn't catch on fire quite as quickly as I expected. It was surprisingly difficult to set it on fire. Trump himself doesn't even understand the tariffs. No comment. What is my favourite horror film? Always been rather fond of Hellraiser myself. I came quite late to Hellraiser. I mentioned a minute ago. I watched it about a year ago, and that was the first time I'd watched it. And I don't know why it took me so long to watch it, but that's a cool film. My favourite horror film. Well, I have the most affection for the Alien franchise and The Thing, the original The Thing. I guess Aliens was the one I loved, but obviously I appreciate that's not much of a horror, it's more of an action film. So maybe like Alien or The Thing. I don't know. And I am a big fan of The Thing, as you probably could guess. I'm sure that's not much of a shock to anyone. What happened to Grumbo? There was a Grumbo hanging on my wall somewhere. I want you to know that you're planning on getting the other sketch of Deerface tattooed on you as well. You are a crazy person. As if one tattoo of deer face on you isn't enough. I mean, that is amazing. That is very cool. That you would want 2 tattoos of deer face on you. Quasi. I just can't pronounce your username. I'm sorry. I don't know if that's right. but that is very cool. For context, Quasi has a tattoo of deer face on them, which is just yeah, craziness, absolute craziness. 2 deer faces. That is madness. The practical effects are amazing. Are we talking about The Thing? Yes. John Carpenter's The Thing is actually a remake. I know. But in my mind, the remake of The Thing is obviously the 2000 whatever one. But yes, I know. That's not the original one. I still need to read the book. I bought the book and I'm about halfway through it. I forget the name of the actual book. The story, what was it called? Does anyone know the name of the book that the original Thing is based off of? I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I got about halfway. It wasn't bad. I just never finished it. I need to go back. It's been so long now. I need to start from scratch again. But that's. Who's the green guy behind me over the mouth? The green guy, eh? Stop trying to freak me out. The Thing from Another World. Yeah. And then, what's the book called? How long do videos take roughly? A couple of months, probably. That's why I'm trying to do more streams, I guess. Because it's so long in between sharing stuff. Is the book called A Thing from Another World? Are you sure? I thought it was like Who Goes There or something. I thought that was the original short story. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. I have a book that I thought the film was based upon. That is not that. But maybe yeah. If everyone's saying that, then I've obviously misremembered. So I will concede. I'll find the book up and then I'll bring it out for next stream and see if I'm not just going crazy. What the hell is in the bottom right? Well, that's the thank you hole. Obviously, it's the thank you hole. When generous people donate super chats or become channel members, their username gets sent to the thank you hole. It is demanded of me by the thank you hole, so it's not my choice. Brup, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Hey, talking of which, you'll see exactly what happens with the thank you hole now. Let's check I'm spelling it correctly. So, this offering goes to the thank you hole. No, stay offering, stay. It's too slimy. There we go. That is very slimy. So. There we go. Thank you for your offering, for your channel membership. Think you're about to go into the shop, you can't look up. Think you're actually right. Of course. No. yeah, that was what I thought it was called something like Who Goes There or something like that. And then the thing from Another World was then the 1950s film, and then obviously The Thing is the John Carpenter remake. Was then the remake of the John Carpenter remake, or the prequel or whatever, then called The Thing as well? That film was such a shame. That really was a shame. Like, I'm sure most people have, but if you ever like look up at the practical effects that Studio ADI made for that film, and then they were all scrapped and replaced with CGI stuff, but the actual original practical effects, I mean, it wouldn't have saved the story of the film, but the effects were just so much better. And then the studio panicked and said, oh no, this needs to be CGI, these look rubbish. And they were wrong, because the stuff looked great. You can see snippets of the original. Put a camera in the thank you hole. I might lose the camera. The thank you hole might also become enraged that I am inserting something into it that is not indeed a thank you. It's not, you know, have you no experience with a thank you hole? That's not how these things work. The CGI was a mistake. This is nice to catch after work. Perfect to paint to you. Well, thank you. What are you painting? Are you painting a kitchen cabinet? Are you painting a miniature? Are you painting a painting? Are you painting a your hair with like some spray paint, like hairspray paint? Are you painting like a car if you've got a scratch? Are you painting shoes with fabric paint? Are you... I'm running out of things to paint. Those are all the things you can paint. Which of those are you painting? Did I watch a movie called The Substance? I think it's one of the best body horror gore. Yeah, I think it's one of the best body gore horror films. I did watch it and I loved it. It was my film of last year when it came out. Yes, it was definitely my favorite film of last year. The Substance was an amazing film. It was so good on every level. It was just fantastic. That. Yaji. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. How do I make my slime? Well, I mean, that slime is slime from the hole, so I did not make that. I don't know what is in that slime. I have a few slime recipes. The obvious one is like corn flour and water cooked. It goes all like slimy. Obviously making slime. And then I can't remember. I found a new one recently, but I can't remember what's in it. I can't remember the ingredients, but that was good. I can't remember. I don't have any of it left, so that's the answer to that question. I don't remember. But but the current stuff, the really stringy stuff, I like. I buy pre-made, which is actually quite expensive. Sorry, some more ASMR drinking for you. I'm nearly getting to the stage now where I might start latexing it. It's not too far off. I don't think it's looking too bad. I mean, it probably looks terrible to you guys, but, you know, for those in the know, this looks pretty good. Why does the title say someone's back? It's in reference to the video Don't Feed Them that the thumbnail is taken from, which I'm making a prop for the sequel of. I'm making another video of Don't Feed Them, and they are back, essentially. How did you not get that? How is that not perfectly clear? The cameras are fixed. The cameras are fixed for now. The radiation on the hole is... on the thank you hole has managed to stay at kind of background levels at the moment, so it's not flipping the camera out just yet, but we'll see. It is becoming warmer and warmer in here by the second, so I might start cooking soon, especially if there's extra radiation from the thank you hole, as there was yesterday. But at the moment the cameras are working. I did order a new camera that hasn't arrived yet after yesterday's failed stream, so I will have a new webcam at some point because all my cameras are really old and out of date. So yes, I need a refresh. Is there going to be a Bird Box Part 2? There is. There is. There is. Hang on. Demantus, thank you for your channel membership. That's the word. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to write your name down on this. With my cracking handwriting. There we go. And there. Where are we? There. That is your offering to the thank you hole. So thank you. And the hole says thank you too. Insert. Yeah. Oh, the slime's a bit... Slime's calmed down a bit. I mean, it's still gross and sticky. A bit less stringy. Did I buy a new camera? Not well, I bought one, but it hasn't arrived yet. So these are the cameras from yesterday. So we'll see if the stream continues or for how long it continues for. Hopefully it's more successful than yesterday. Yesterday they lasted like an hour and a half. So we'll see. Will there ever be an hour-long movie or something? Or video on a movie? Like one of my ones? Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to make a feature for YouTube. It's just like I'd have to have the right idea. But yeah, I'd be game. Could be very fun if it was the right idea. Right, so I'm gonna start filling up a bit. Thank you hole is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Couldn't really tell from yesterday's stream how large it is. It's pretty large. I mean, yeah, for explanation for anyone who's new and hasn't seen, this is the thank you hole. It appeared in the floor of my office yesterday before the stream and whispered to me that it demands offerings of thanks every time anyone gives me a super chat or becomes a channel member. It's very specific. It's very strange that it appeared just at that moment. Coincidental. I was adjusting my belt, by the way, then. These trousers are about 2 sizes too big. Just for reference. Don't get any funny ideas. So, I have to put the name of anyone who gives me a super chat in there. And it is fairly big. I'll put my hand down next to it. It's that big. It's quite a big hole to appear in the floor. But, yeah. It's here now. Apparently it's here to stay. I can't get rid of it. I've tried trying to dig it out, and it goes quite far below the foundations of my office. So I think it's here for a while. It has some kind of defense system below ground. I tried to. There's these thorns that kind of have this acidic quality to them. So yeah, I tried to prune them, and I got hurt. So I'm going to leave it there and just give it what it wants, which is the names of anyone that donates. But once the hole has your name, I don't know what happens. So apologies if anything happens, like any negative side effects. The thank you hole does not crave blood. The thank you hole merely craves thank yous. Hence the name. Don't say things that might anger the hole. It only wants thank yous. Please. Please do not anger the hole. Right. This is good. I like how it's look. Will Larry the Plate return? Maybe. I wouldn't mind making a return of Larry. That would be fun. Probably right there. Getting low on the wire now, which is good. This is good. This is good. It's starting to look. This is a lot better than what I made yesterday. So this is progress. That yesterday's prototype was terrible. I streamed yesterday and attempted to make basically this, only completely out of this gardening wire. The whole structure was out the gardening wire, and it just did not work. I mean, understandably, it was very feeble. Feeble? This doesn't feel like that's the right word. What is your budget range for each video? I mean, it depends from video to video. It depends how much the props cost. I don't know. It's like, it's not an easy thing to quantify. I'm also making props for different videos at the same time, so I don't necessarily keep track of it very well. The bigger puppets are obviously more expensive. Stuff like furniture foam is quite pricey. So I suppose like the burrow puppet and the bird were more expensive, and then I don't know. So yeah, they're not all crazy expensive, but some of them are. Kind of averages out, but I don't really know a budget per video, if I'm honest. I mean, it turns out the bird video was incredibly expensive because I'd saved up through like Patreon and stuff, and got this nice motorized camera slider. So it's a slider that you could pre-program to have movements automatically, and I used it a lot in that video. There's lots of kind of slow slide-ins and pans across and stuff. And when I was filming the nighttime shots, when the birdhouse is on fire and what have you, I used the slider, and then I put it down in my garden, and it was very dark, and set fire to everything and put all my gear away. And then the next morning, when I came to check on the burnt remains of the birdhouse, I looked down and saw that my slider had been out in the rain all night and was no more. And I'd had it too long to get it fixed, really. So that cost me quite a bit of money. That particular video was quite expensive. Oh, Ravenblood, thank you for becoming a member. Hang on. I need to put your name into the thank you hole. Thanks, Jay Maynard, for reminding me. You're quite right. I don't think I've missed anyone else, right? Just give me a list. Let's check the list. Let's check. No. Yeah, I think I haven't missed anyone. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, right. This, Ravenblood, this is your offering to the thank you hole. So thank you. Gross. But thank you, and the thank you hole says thank you. At the moment, it's managed to contain its radiation. Hi, Will. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm very well. How are you? It's nice of you to ask. Nice of you to ask. That is too short. That's annoying. Oh! Hang on. Another one. Thank you very much. Another very generous person. I don't like that one. Not the person. The wire. I'm going to take that off for a second. Flab McKennan Private Flazen. Oh, thank you. That's a nice, easy username to write out. But thank you for becoming a member. And the thank you hole says, or will say thank you in a minute. Flab McCann. Goodness me. McCannon. Private. Flazen. Flazon. There we go. Thank you for becoming a member. And you're going in the thank you hole. There we go. In the hole. Slimy, slimy. And I saw another one, so, I mean, I will wash my hand because it's very gooey. Ocean Man says, hello, I love your videos. Oh, you're so creative. This is a very nice message. You're so creative and smart. Oh, my goodness. I've been watching you since the Sad Tale of Squid Boy. Oh, my goodness. That is a long time. Can't wait to see what you've got coming next. Well, that is a very nice message. Thank you. I would argue I do not deserve that level of kindness. But thank you all the same. Ocean Man? Yes, I haven't got my glasses on. There we go. Thank you very much. And you're going in the thank you hole too. Thank you. That is gross, but thank you. It gets fun when I make a mobile order and the drive-through staff tries to say it. I bet they but they love that. Right. I heard something. Well, hang on. What is that? Should I... What? I don't know. Something's going on with my watch. The first video you've ever watched was Candy from Other Dimensions. Yeah, that's quite a popular one, I think. For like new people to have seen, for like their first video to. That's a common one to be people's first videos of mine that they've watched. Words. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. I think my stuff has changed a lot over the years as well. Like, I think so. It feels like new people find me now more from like the Bird video and Burrow, and the ones that are slightly more, not horror, because my stuff I wouldn't say is horror, but they're more on the horror side of horror comedy. A bit, well, they're just a bit more, not horror are they, but they're a bit more kind of, slightly more horror than, say, the Hamster video or something. But I think people seem to quite like those ones. But I do still like to make a bit of comedy. You thought the thank you hole was just a picture. It's not a picture, it's a real hole in my floor. Body horror is up your alley. It's up my alley too. I love body horror. I would go harder with the body horror, but the YouTube does not like body horror, so it would get demonetized. You saw the bird first and then proceeded to binge everything after. Your wife is hooked on the hamsters. That's a good thing to be hooked on. I've done the same thing again. I've done the same thing again. Hang on. Deerface is hard to classify. Reads like comedy, looks like horror. Well, yeah, I mean, I quite like that analogy. There. I think I have to glue in those ones. So for anyone who's just turned up, I am making a organic birdhouse for a sequel to the Don't Feed Them video. I do not have a script at this stage, but I have an idea for a transformation sequence at the beginning of the video that's about a minute long that I am making the props for, and that's got me excited enough to know that I want to make this video. So I'm going to have to make a few versions of Fleshy Birdhouse and other things. But yes, I know that I want to make it because I know that I want to make this monster transformation sequence. So I have committed to making it. First video you saw was the breakup buddy and was delighted. The breakup buddy was another one that I got a lot of new... Well, that was the one that kind of made my channel grow. Thanks to the lovely Tom Ridgewell, who lent his voice, his very good voice talents to that video. And yeah, that was my first video that kind of went big. Thanks, obviously, to Tom's name being attached and his incredible talent on the video. But yeah, that was where quite a few people kind of initially found my channel. And I still love the Breakup Buddy. Who doesn't love the Breakup Buddy? He's hiding. Oh yeah, I haven't done a merch plug this stream. Look, merch plug. Maybe I could like, yeah, he could be sat. There we go. Look at this handsome piece of lumps. The Lumpy Boy plush, now available from Makeship. Look how lumpy he be. There we go. He there, looking lumpy. I love how lumpy he is. I think they've captured his lumps perfectly. If I could just squeeze past you there, my lumpy friend. There we go. Right. Comes with real lumps. That's right. Can we get the real Lumpy Boy kicking the merch Lumpy? Potentially. The real Lumpy is quite difficult to operate, but he can do this. Real kicking action. See? There we go. That's the level. Sorry, merch Lumpy. That's the level of my puppet design. You're gonna stay now. Hold you up by rest you on that lump there. There we go. There we go. He's sitting at a jaunty angle. He's got no regard for standard sitting convention. He'll sit however the hell he wants. He's a jaunty boy. Right, get in there, you thing. Oh, hang on. Two more generous people. Thank you very much, Old Man Sam. Thank you. Hello. Hello, William. And hello, Old Man Sam. Hang on, let me just add your name. Old Man Sam. So that is an M. There we go. Right, there we go. There's your offering. Thank you very much. It's going in the thank you hole. Name in the thank you hole. Slimy, slimy, thank you hole. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Then, Jelly Fritz, do you ever consider making a full-length horror movie? I love your work. Well, thank you very much for the super chat, and I would love to make a whole feature-length horror film. That would be amazing. We were kind of talking about it earlier. I'd have to have the right idea. Sorry, I don't know if I'm still looking at the camera. If I had the right idea and... Yes, if I had the right idea, I would absolutely make one. I've got a few ideas that I feel could be good. But it'd be something I might consider, like, crowdsourcing or, I don't know, funding it would be difficult. I'd fund it myself, crowdsource it. I don't know. But yes is the answer. And I have a few ideas. And that's as detailed as I could give as an answer. And... Karina, thank you very much. I feel very generous super chat. Yesterday, responding to yesterday. I feel bad, Will. I feel bad. I will never make the mistake of using your surname as your name ever again. You have my word. For reference, Karina yesterday said, called me Daniel. And since you've given me money, I can forgive you. That's the way I work. Buy my forgiveness. But thank you very much for your incredibly generous super chat. That is very generous, and I'm not sure I deserve that. I didn't put Jelly Fits in the thank you hole as well. Hang on. I apologise if I'm pronouncing your name horribly, because I am not good at the reading or pronunciation. But I don't mean to mispronounce them. So here's your offering to the thank you hole. There we go. Slimy, slimy. And then Karina. There is yours. Thank you. This is like the stickiest slime. Thank you hole is wet. It is very wet. Bring back Ian Octagon, or make more weird alien diseases. Bring Ian Octagon. That's a blast from the past. I did like that video, and my good friend Chester, who's been in a few videos, did the voice, and he has just the absolute best voice. I feel like his voice, he should have become a voice actor, because in my mind his voice is on par with, like, well, I don't know if I'd say on par. I might get attacked, but he just makes me think of like Matt Berry or something with that level of awesome voice. But yes, he should have been a voice actor, or just generally an actor. Chester needs to be on camera more than he is. I feel like if I should just replace myself with him, and then this channel would be the biggest channel in the whole world. Because that guy, he's been in a few of my videos. He was in the face swap one. He was the voice of Ian Octagon. He's the guy. He's the neighbour that I brushed the teeth of, which was incredibly fun to film. It was great. Sorry, I'm just going on about how awesome my friend is. They're coming on. Not going to finish that message. I should probably read the message before in my head before I start reading it out loud. Let's make a Chester fan club. Absolutely. Absolutely, you should. That guy, Chester. How long have you been making these types of puppets? As long as I've been making them on YouTube, really. I started making them for YouTube. My videos before the puppets were not puppet themed. I think I made my first puppet because none of my friends could make it to film that day, so I was like, I'll make a puppet. And then it went from there. I'm running out of space. This might be about as far as I can go. This is looking pretty. I might do one. Can't get my hand in. No! What to do? Alright. I'll put some cross ones on. Some like diagonal ones like that. Another super chat. Old Man Sam, thank you again. What do you do with the names once they enter the hole? Well, the hole has them. That's not down to me then. They are the holes for all eternity. Sorry, my trousers are like a size too big. They keep falling down, which is not what I want to happen on stream, and you don't want that either. Yes, the hole has them for all eternity. In fact, because you very generously given me another super chat, the hole gets to have your username twice, so you are twice as likely to get weird thank you hole based side effects. And I'm sorry, it's nothing to do with me. It's the hole. So thank you, and it's going in the hole. Yeah, slimy. You could build yourself a lumpy belt so your pants fit. I could. That's a good idea, actually. I had some leftover latex. I made a weird watch strap that didn't really work the other day. Oh, goodness. Another generous person. Hang on. You people are too generous. You're very kind and very nice. And the thank you hole is going to... I mean, it hasn't started glitching yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it begins to glitch soon. I don't know. That camera's working today. I'm surprised. I thought I'd have a bit of a nightmare like last time. I apologise. I cannot pronounce the symbols of your name. I love you, your holes and flaps. I wish you to thrive, Will. Thank you very much. I will attempt to write down what do I do with my pen? There. I'll attempt to write down. This is... I hope this isn't incredibly awful. I mean, it will be. Oh, goodness me. Completely butchering a language or an alphabet. Yes, this is terrible. This is nothing like the symbols on your name, but thank you very much. That's very slimy. Oh, I put your name in the hole. I do have to put your name in the hole, I'm afraid. It's just what the hole demands. But yes, I am sorry for my terrible attempt. Right. It's going in the hole. You're now one of us. That is correct. You have no choice. You have no say in the matter. You generously donate. You go in the hole. That's just what happens. I am merely a messenger of the hole. I cannot go against the hole's wishes. Right, this needs to be where the eyeball is. I don't know what this length of wire is supposed to be. What am I doing? That is... I don't know what that was. That'll be where the eyeball is. I've basically run out of wire now, so that's good. I might do... what else can I do? Oh, I haven't checked what the music's actually doing. Yeah, I hope the music's alright. I put some metal music on the stream yesterday, which is supposed to be license free. Sorry, I'm very close to the microphone there. It's supposed to be like usage rights online. The service I actually pay money for to use in my videos, so you'd thought it was free to use online. And I got pinged with a copyright strike last night. I was like, what? What? But so that's the Korean alphabet that I've just destroyed. Okay. Try learning Korean. I would love to learn another language, but I would be very intimidated by anything that had a different alphabet. I mean, I was always awful at learning. I kind of could do basic German, like in high school, but even I suck at learning languages. I mean, I really want to go and try and learn French, being as, you know, they're like so close, and it would be a nice thing to learn. But yeah, I would love to learn like a new language, you know. But like the hours that must go into like learning something, so like a new language, like a new alphabet as well, right? It's got to be. I'm too intimidated. It scares me. I'm too scared. I'm the one that inspired you to make little creatures, which led you to making big creatures, which led you to winning a local art competition. Oh, that's awesome. So thanks for making that stupid tapeworm. Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad I did make the stupid tapeworm. That's cool. I like that. That is nice to read. There we go. Very cool indeed. Right. The Korean alphabet's pretty easy, less than 20 letters. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I'm still not going to learn it because I am awful with languages. I mean, I'm not going to be able to learn it, I should say. I might try. I might try. I say that, but I know what I'm like with stuff like that. I don't even practice the guitar enough. And that's something I already know how to do. Or kind of. Anyway, your hole is nice. Thank you. The thank you hole is nice. It is not my hole per se. I can't claim ownership over it because it will exact its revenge on me. But it is a hole that appeared in my office, and now I must do its bidding. See, that's kind of looking... I mean, it's probably looking insane to you guys, but it's kind of looking... I just need a few more on the bottom, actually. Look at this. Hang on, I've got some more wire over here. See, I'm actually running so low on wire that I have to start taking... This was my attempt, or part of my attempt. I've already disassembled it from yesterday that just did not work. So I'm going to take some of this, because this is just awful, and use this to add to the bottom. Can I please say trans rights for the chat, please? You are my childhood. Trans rights for the chat specifically. But yes, I can say that. I can, and I did. Are you a fan of the Hellraiser series? We mentioned it a little while ago. I have only seen the first one, and I was very late to it, and loved it. But I only saw it like a year ago, and I can't believe I've never seen it. But it is very good. I like it a lot. Right, so a couple more bits of wire along this bottom bit, and I think we might have something. I do remember your candle squid snail idea. Candle snail. I do. Right. Nearly done. This bit. This stage of construction, and then I'm going to start latexing it on stream. World first. Man latexes Birdhouse on stream. Oh yeah, you guys are in for a fun ride. You really want to know what happens if the thank you hole fills up all the way? Well, who knows? I don't know. And I don't know if I want to find out. I don't know if I want to find out. Right, so I'm dismantling yesterday's terrible attempt. Right. I think that might be enough. Maybe one across that back corner here, the way it looks. I don't know. Well, that looks like there's a gap there. Maybe one down here. Right. Yeah, okay. That'll do. So we'll trim that. Excuse me. That was a very gross sounding sniff. Sorry I had to hear that. What is my favourite monster? Whatever? As in from cinema and stuff? Because my answer is always, and probably will, I don't know, it's either The Thing or Alien. And, well, yeah. The whole life cycle of the alien. You know, like the egg bursting, face hugger and everything. Or The Thing. Oh, excuse me. Are those wires going to be strings or flesh? They're supposed to be structures for large chunks of meat. They're going to be, yeah, I'm going to be coating them in a second. With flesh, essentially. So, they're going to be, yeah, I'm going to have to move the lumpy boy because he's going to get covered in latex if I leave him there. But, so you're going to move, my friend. I'm going to put you back over here. Right, now to mix some latex up and to get some cotton wool. Just clear a bit of a space. I might keep that wire for later. Sorry, I'm kind of cleaning up as I go. Is materials my friend or not? I'm scared of materials list. I don't know if I'd call them friend or foe. Your family movie is Alien. Nice. Mother saw it in a drive-through theatre back in the day. Nice. Would I be interested in collaborating with Becky Sloan and Joseph Pelling if I had the chance? I mean, obviously, that would be a dream come true. You know, that would just be fantastic. But I don't know if that day would ever come. They are the creators of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, for reference. Anyone doesn't know. But yes, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is amazing. Obviously. Right, so I am now, what I'm doing is this is the mesh that I'm now going to cover in latex and cotton wool. I have a fat-free natural yogurt, empty yogurt tub from Lancashire Farm since 1984, now with 25% less plastic. New pot, same great yogurt. It's made with biocultures. It's empty, doesn't have any yogurt in it. I'm going to put some white paint in here and some liquid latex, mix that together, and then use that as a basis. Use that to mix with the cotton wool and then drape all over this beautiful structure to create what we're going for. However, I've just realised I need to put something down on the floor because this is all going to go on my floor and legs. Don't know what to put down. Hey WikiTech, how's it going? Finally caught the stream today. Progress is looking great. Thank you. I think it's looking good. Well, we'll do in a little while. So, The ad jump scares are too much. I'm sorry. Can I control the ads? I still don't understand live streaming. I don't know if I can control the ads or not. Yummy yogurt latex. Damn right. So, get rid of this. I don't need this. I am still here. Do not panic. I am still here. I'm just looking for something to put down on the floor. This random scrap of dirty wood. Dirty wood can go on the floor. And look, park. There is more dirty wood. Would you also like to go on my floor, piece of dirty wood? There we go. The dirtiest of woods. Cool. Right, okay. Liquid latex mukbang when? Why do you mix white paint with your latex? I like to do it as... Now I will finish answering that question. Basically, when latex dries, it goes... well, I suppose it goes... When latex dries, I suppose it goes the colour of Lumpy Boy. And then I've... like that kind of natural orangey brown. And then I've painted red on top of that. But it darkens quite a lot when it dries. But... if you... Hang on, I've got a prop over here that's not finished. If you add white paint into the latex, when it dries closer to the original latex tone, like this. Kind of like creamy white colour. This is from a video that is not finished yet, that I'm currently making. So it's this easier to then kind of paint on top of because it's a more neutral, whiter, lighter tone. So I do it just as a kind of to help me then when it comes to painting. You don't have to, but it's just I find it's helpful. But it probably weakens the latex a bit, I would imagine. But yeah. Who is that little man? Well, you'll find out one day. It's from a video coming in the future. It is my neighbour. For the purposes of the video. Right. So I've squirted some white paint in. Oh, that's too much. Oh dear. Right, now I'm going to add some latex. From my big old thing of latex. I'm going to do it on the floor. But I am adding latex. That is me opening the latex. This is me pouring the latex. Can you hear the glugging? Glug, 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 glug. This smells quite badly. Okay, I have a question. If I put this on, can you still hear me? Can you hear what the hell I'm saying with this on? Let's see. Ah! It doesn't stay done up anyway. It's broken. Because I now need to mix this up. Mix, mix. I'm mixing it. See? Mix, mix, mix. Ooh. Surprisingly well. Okay, that's good. I might keep this on for a little while then. That's good. Surprisingly well. There's a bit of a lag on the chat versus the stream. Although it's not very easy to breathe and talk in this. No. One person said no.
Yes, 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 yes. Lots of yeses. Okay. I'm happy. Okay. So I'm just mixing the latex with the paint. Which is particularly exciting to watch, I'm sure. What's the bumhole cake?
How smelly is it? That's not too bad, actually. Normally you get hit with like a wave of ammonia and it's like, oh my god, so much guinea pig urine. That's what it smells like. Guinea pig urine, for those in the know. So, what's the bumhole cake? Do you mean the thank you hole that's in the floor? That is there for whenever I get generous super chats? Basically, when anyone gives me a super chat or joins as a channel member, their name goes in the thank you hole. Right. Doesn't smell too bad. The bumhole cake is an eldritch hole being filled with our names, whether we want to or not. Indeed. That is what it is. Right. But you entered your name into the equation by being generous and giving a super chat. You know what was going to happen. Well, if you didn't, then I apologise. But it's too late now. Right. So now I need my cotton wool. Cotton wool. What a big bag of cotton wool that has been recycled from lumpy heaven, in fact. This stuff. So yeah, I just got a load of this. I'm going to have to move this wood. I'm going to trip it over this. Silly idea. Where did that even come from? Sorry. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Right. That was a silly idea. Cardboard. I'm not going to trip over cardboard. There we go. Right. So I need to get all my cotton wool and separate it out, which again is probably not the most interesting thing to watch. But really selling the stream. But I can chat whilst I'm doing it. Here we go. Why don't I do that? Poo. That is what I have come back to in the chat. Thank you. Poo indeed. Does the latex give off fumes or does it just smell? Well, I believe it's not harmful. It's just smelly. It's just like ammonia. So it's... I mean, obviously enough ammonia is harmful, but as far as I'm aware, not enough from latex kind of thing. It wouldn't give off enough to hurt you. Just can like irritate your breathing ways, your airways. So I mean, it's not great. You don't want to like huff latex, but sometimes when you pour like fresh latex into a pot, it's to then mix up, it gives off quite a lot of ammonia. So I put a mask on, but it doesn't. It's yeah. There are worse materials I use that I need the fume mask for. Whereas latex is just I put it on sometimes for more of like personal comfort. Yeah, that doesn't hurt too much. Is this for anything specific? It is. Yes. Oh, is that ash? Oh no, there's a lot of ash on the table. Dang it. Oh god, ash everywhere from that blinking burnt out birdhouse. I have to sleep for the night, but wanted to say your videos always make me smile. Love your passion and enjoying your work. Thank you very much, Ravenblood, and thanks for becoming a channel member. Thank you. If I remember, ammonia is irritating and to the lungs. Yes, it is. But like enough of it is. But like I say, the amount from... I mean, like I'm not an expert on it, but it hasn't ever irritated my lungs. The amount of you would get from liquid latex. Let's just say. And good night, Ravenblood. That is right. Before you go working with latex, be sure to do an allergy test. Buy a small pack of latex gloves and see if it irritates your skin. That is correct. because, yeah, you can be allergic to it. That's true. That's why you should always do a test patch with latex before you apply prosthetics to an actor. And it can, I actually did very stupidly burn my face with latex once. In the Imaginary Friend video, if anyone's seen that, the one with Mr. Spatula Lipstick Face. Hello, dog. You're back. Do you want your dinner by any chance? It's too early, buddy. You've got an hour until dinner time. In the video with, Imaginary Friend, there's a bit at the end when I'm covered in bee stings. And I keep doing this. I keep talking to the microphone, focusing on the microphone when the camera's there. I get, stung with bee stings on my face. And I made kind of bee sting prosthetic on each cheek. And I made it by layering up liquid latex and tissue paper, not laying it dry quick enough, liquid latex, tissue paper, and then kind of hot hair dried the top layer so it was dry, and then painted it or put makeup on it. I can't really remember what I did, but basically the inside of it was still wet, so it was wet latex pressed against my face for an hour or two or something. And then when I took it off, I had all like red blotches and stuff all over where it had kind of burnt the skin a bit. Not severely, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Do you like cheese? Is that some? I like cheese. Is that a thing? I don't know. I like, if it's not a code for anything else, I like cheese. Why is everyone asking me if I like cheese? I do. Yeah, I like cheese. So I am just separating cotton wool at this point. I'll be done in a minute, and then I'll start latexing up. I think chat just wants to know. Oh, okay. Then yes, I do. I do like cheese. I love cheese, in fact. What type of cheese? What kind of cheese? I mean, all the cheese. Every single cheese. I like cheddar. I like camembert. I like brie. I like port salut. I like some blue cheeses. Emmental. I feel like the cheese question is a trap. What is the cheese question? Has someone worked out that one of my like security questions for my online banking is what type of cheese I like or something? Because it isn't. And the answer is all of those types of cheeses I just listed in that order. Would you ever upgrade to a better printer if you could? Because I have the Bamboo Lab A1 and it's quite nice. Yeah, I mean, that printer's fine. I probably should use it more than I do. I mean, increased resolution would be nice. But it's kind of fine for what I need it for at the moment. But yeah, I mean, one day I might get a better one. When I can afford it. Sad YouTuber noises. I am still expanding the box of nightmares. It's there are many boxes of nightmares, and I've filled all those boxes, and I've got more boxes. They're full, and I then have just the container of nightmares is just full of nightmares. So, bye, Johnson. Bye. Festive Brie was only for Mr. Christmas. Ah, yes. Festive Brie. Well, I'm not allowed to eat Festive Brie because he'll hurt me. Right. I'm going to start latexing, I think. what is the music doing? I have no idea what this is. Let's switch to this one. This sounds slightly nicer. Yeah, I think I'll do another Box of Nightmares exploration eventually. Do I plan to milk one of my buddies in the future? I wasn't. And I don't want to. Now I'm scared. I don't want to. Music hasn't been doing anything for a fair bit now. Oh, maybe it's too quiet. There is music playing. Maybe I put it too quiet. Am I going to start streaming more often? Yes, that is the plan. I intend to do this more regularly. Right, the only problem is I've got this whacking great microphone right in front of my face now. So, let's see if this actually works. So I'm basically going to cover all the wire with liquid latex and cotton wool. Just like this. Oh, they are coming back. Oh, they are. So, yeah, I'm going to cover this whole thing. Probably not all today, because this is going to take ages. But, yeah, basically, it's a very messy job. But it's quite satisfying. Music is audible now. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Father Will. You're very welcome, my child. You are very welcome. You'll be there for when they come back. You better be. You better be. Evil Bird 2, that's right. Alright. Okay. So this is gonna take a long time. Oh no. Oh, I've got it on my arm hair. No, it's gonna you have to pull out on my arm hair. I hate that when that happens. When it dries. Let's get some off. Oh, I've made it worse. Oh no! Oh my god. I'm gonna have to wax my arm now. Dang it. Oh, great. Look forward to that later. Just woke up. What are you making? I am making a birdhouse organism for a sequel to the bird video I made. The Don't Feed Them video, that's the one. That video. I'm making a birdhouse for it. So I've made the structure and now I'm coating the whole thing in liquid latex and cotton wool. Do I use references for flesh or do I eyeball it? Stuff like this is just eyeballed, to be honest. But I probably use references when I'm sculpting stuff that's, you know, when you're being a bit more exact. then I'll use references more. How long does putting all the stuff take? I have no idea. This is going to take me ages. Like I said, I probably won't do the whole thing in the stream because I don't know how long it's going to take. But yeah, it's going to take a long time. But I think it should look quite good. But the annoying thing is that this prop, for all the effort it's taking, it'll probably only be on screen for a matter of seconds. So, yeah, there's that. As with most of my props, the amount of time they're on screen is not comparable to how long they take to make. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm concentrating on this now. It's a bit more fiddly than it was. So I keep trying to check the chat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how fleshy is the birdhouse going to be? Oh, I'd say 10. All the fleshy. What I also might do is do like an initial coat, wait for it to dry, and then do another coat, because it's latex sticks to itself better than anything else. So if it's tricky getting it to stick, there's a big fly buzzing around now. Flies love latex. They always appear when the latex is here. There's loads of them. Where have you all come from? Go away. You're buzzing around. Looking for a special gift for someone this holiday season? Try a fleshy birdhouse. That's right, who wouldn't want this? Give it to your grandma. The fleshy birdhouse. What happened to the hole's radiation? Well, it seems to have fixed itself. The hole's having a bit of a rest at the moment. It's quite comfortable over there. Just sleeping. Yeah, I don't know. The radiation just fixed itself. Get off me. This random stick. Watching whilst cooking curry. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. Enjoy your curry. I fancy a curry tonight. That would be nice. I could really go for a curry tonight, actually. I make stop motion videos sometimes. Do you have any tips? Sure. I'm not the best with stop motion, I must admit. But I would say, like, make sure that your scene is lit, as in don't use natural lighting, because that changes through the course of doing the stop motion. It flickers. So make sure you've got like actual lights lighting your set and stuff. I find like most software has like that onion skin option, so you can see if you've like knocked the, you know, moved the set and stuff. That's quite useful. Another thing I tend to do is I'll draw a cross somewhere, or use a sticker or make a mark as a tracking point for somewhere in the animation. So if I do knock it, not only does it help me use the onion skin mode to kind of get it back to where it was, but also when I finished editing, I can take it into After Effects and stabilize it using that point as like a tracking point. That is very helpful. Because I tend to knock it quite a lot. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really do much stop motion, so I'm not great at it. But maybe those tips help. This looks yummy. It does. You'd live in the Fleshy Birdhouse? Good, good. Alright, it's up. It's looking for new occupants at the moment, so, you know. Send your details over and I'll put you on the waiting list. I never knew you stream. Well, this is fairly new, I must admit. I've recently started streaming, as in yesterday was the first. This is the second. Now, I kind of have streamed occasionally in the past, but as you can probably tell from the quality of the stream, this is quite new for me. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to keep it up. It's nice. As I was saying earlier in the stream, how it's nice that the thing is I release a video like once every 2 months, so it's nice to like do some stuff in the meantime and actually, yeah, share stuff, do stuff, be present kind of thing. We're on the channel, so I thought live streaming could be good for that. Not just go silent for 2 months and then reappear with a video and then disappear again. Thought that could be fun. Oh wow, that was very kind. Plub Mc I can't even remember. It doesn't show me a whole name. I can't remember the whole name. Hang on. Plub McCannon, etc., which I will look at in a second, has sent 5 gift memberships, which is very kind. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much. Flab McCannon, etc., which I will look at in a second, I promise, and add your name yet again to the thank you hole. The thank you hole demands it, so I can't take too long. Otherwise I'll get in trouble. I'll just... hang on. I'll just finish this vertical strut and then I shall give your offering to the thank you hole. I haven't forgotten. Ah, there we go. Someone's written in the chat. Flab McCannon Private Flazen. There we go. Being an absolute legend. Agree. That is very generous of you. Oh, that's a very kind message. That's a very kind message. Thank you, Flab. You are very generous and kind. And good. See, now I feel like I'm starting to feel a bit woozy from the fumes. So apologies if I do go a little bit off-piste, shall we say? What the hell is this? Well, this is a meaty birdhouse. What on earth? What earth else would it be? What on earth do you think it was? I kicked something. Right, well that's the back of it done. I might start working on the front. Hang on. Yeah, the masks. I know. I'll open my window a bit more. I did have a mask on, but I might put it back on. Just the glove leaked. My hands are covered in latex, and now I've got to get all the latex off my arm. Ah! Yeah, it's like waxing my arm. Oh, great. That's gonna pull all my hair out of my arm. Ouch. I'm gonna do that later. Off camera, probably. Right. Where's some more paper for the legend that is Flab? Flab. Gracious Flab. I need the whole name, please, chat. There we go. Flab. Oh, he's still not showing me the whole name. Stupid chat. Right. Flab. I know that part. Look. Private flaws. There we go. That one. Can you tell I'm a pro streamer? Right. Thank you very much for your generous gift subs. I shall pop this in the hole of the thank you hole. Yeah. I mean, it's still sticky and gross. Still sticky and gross. I wonder if I can get this. Ah! Oh, it's coming off. There we go. Just scratch all this latex off. Oh, this is satisfying. It comes off so much easier when it's covered in soapy water. There we go. Sorry, I don't know how weird this is to watch. There we go. That's most of it. I can't leave it on there. It annoys me. I didn't pull that much hair out. That's not too bad. Flab does get the hole. Nice. There we go. There, most of it away. Okay, cool. Right, I might actually put the mask on. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me.
Let's try this for now. Are we sure? Are we sure we can hear me? I wouldn't want you to miss out on any incredible insight from me. Put some more gloves back on. See? Nice. Thank you hole is gorgeous. Thank you. We can hear you fine. Okay. I'd just like to check. Thank you very much. Nah, sound like the TF2 pyro. Nah. What, with the mask on or without the mask on? Mask time. Oops. Alright. Let's start again. Cool. I might do some around the front. I'm going to move my pot of latex. The problem around here is I can't then see the chat. Chat, you sound like a chemistry teacher. It's better than you blacking off on camera. Yeah, but that would be pretty entertaining, right? Think how successful the stream would be if I blacked out on camera. That's what I'm all about. I need those sweet viral moments at the expense of being taken into hospital. Let's be honest, that's what you're all here for, right? So watch me black out on camera. Juicy, juicy views. That's right. All the juice. No. Yeah. What I was also thinking I might do with this is have a point when I need to build, like, sculpt some of it out of wax and then have it. I'll explain about that later time about the mask on. I want to do some more like I did with the breakup buddy of like making some of the monster out of wax and then hot air gun it so it melts and then play it in reverse so it looks like it's forming back together. What time is it for me currently? It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't have my watch on. What am I making? I'm making a organic birdhouse. That is what I'm making. I have a question for people who watch my channel, right? So, I'm enjoying live streaming. How many live streams a week is too many to go from 0 to like how many will like annoy people with like notifications and stuff? If I suddenly started streaming like 3 times a week, is that too many? Does that bother people? I don't know. Is that a silly question? How long do I intend to stream? You have to go. You want to come back? I don't know. Maybe another. Hard to say. Half an hour or an hour? I don't know. I might need to go pick my kids up from school. Daily stream is too much. Yeah. Daily stream is too much now. I always want to. Too many is like 5 or more. You do you. Yeah, that's good advice. That is the problem. I always overthink everything. That is the problem. I guess maybe. Yeah. 2 might be good. The warehouse. Like werewolf, but house. It is. One to 2 times a week is plenty. Potential burnout on my end. Well, it wouldn't burn me out as such. Because, I mean, I'm building the props anyway. I'm doing the prop building, which is why I thought it might be quite fun to show you guys the prop building and have a chat and stuff. So, it's not much more, you know, tiring to. I'll be building the props anyway, so streaming on top of it's not that much more. But thank you for your concern. But yeah. What is the name of my home planet? I can't tell you that. I don't want to dox myself, right? I know that word. Down with the cute. Bones for a nest instead of sticks. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I like that. So this is looking nuts. Oh, that's very kind. So, yeah. So basically the consensus is stream as much as I want. Well, it probably wouldn't be more than 3 times a week at the most anyway. I mean, I guess if people don't want to watch, they won't, will they? I guess. Now, this is where it gets fiddly with the vertical ones that it doesn't want to stick to. So I'll do it as best I can, and then I think I'll come back to it once this round of latex is dried and like add more to it. Stream to your heart's content. Well, thank you. Yeah. Sorry, it's less easy to check the chat now. We're back. Good. Coming to you from Australia. It's 1:40 AM. My goodness, that is late. What are you still doing up? Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Please. Am I having chicky lumps for dinner? Always, every night, without fail, it's chicky lumps for dinner. Every damn night. It's always fleshy. It is always fleshy. Damn right. What's the fun of a non-fleshy thing? Where's the fun in a non-fleshy thing? Madness. This is going to take ages to do. This is going to take ages. Yeah, this is going to take me a long time. I'm definitely not finished this thing on stream today. You could always do other like sorts of streams like brainstorming or sketching ideas. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I might do some like editing streams as well. I don't know how interesting they'll be to watch, but like when I'm doing editing like visual effects and stuff, go away fly. Yeah, that's a good idea. This could be interesting. Yeah. Some drawing and idea streams would be cool to watch. Yeah, that could be a cool thing to do. It's always fleshy. Look down here. I like that. Yep. Oh, I had a lot of latex on my gloves. Are you going to add little fleshy bird boys? Well, there will be bird boys involved. Flies back. Oh, damn it. That's good. Just tending to my flesh. Ah. Will there be tiny birds in the birdhouse? Not quite, but birds will be making another appearance, let's just say. The bird will be back. The bird will be back. Sorry, I'm getting to the point where I'm concentrating too much now. What is your relationship with meat, boy? What was that? Okay. Okay. For a little bit longer. I must admit, I'm starting to get a bit hot now, so I might have to end the stream in a little while. It's starting to flag a bit with the heat. The face mask is not helping. There's a lot of latex that has dripped on the floor. I'll take these gloves off for a second. Oh no, there's a hole in that one. They just break. Lucky I have my bowl of water. My cleaning bowl. Oh, sorry, I'm starting to flag a bit now with the heat. Oh, that's better. Take this off. Will I stream tomorrow? I am gonna maybe. I don't know. I've got to finish this, so I could stream tomorrow, but it might be a morning stream before it gets too hot. So I don't know if that then means people can't watch it. Like morning time in the UK, it's tricky to like make it so it's a time everyone can watch it. So people aren't at school, so people in the US are like awake. They don't really know the best time. But no, I'm not overheating, don't worry. I'm not like dangerous level of hot. I'm just warm. Thank you very much for the super chat, Justin Reed. Thank you. How much meat will this get you? Well, actually, what it will get you, your generous donation will get you an offering into the thank you hole. So, what happens when you make a donation or become a channel member is you get your name in the exclusive club that is the thank you hall. There you go. Nice and sticky. There you go. Wash that. Yeah, the thank you hole demands an offering when donation is made. Finally home and can watch properly. Oh no, I'm not going to be on for much longer. I'm getting too hot. It's so hot here. Don't know how you're surviving in your shed. It is very hot in the shed. The ceiling is because it's like a black rubber ceiling on top and it just like radiates down. It is very warm. It's like 3 p.m. time for US in the UK is like it's like 5 hours behind on the East Coast, right? From the UK. So if I do it in the morning, it's like the middle of the night for everyone in the US, basically. I'll see. I might do a stream in the morning. I don't know. I don't want to over like spam the channel with streams, but I mean, if people like them, like I say, I guess people don't have to watch, do they? Like, oh, I cut my hand. How do they do that? Ugh. You asked this before and don't really want to spam. Is there a difference in content in YouTube membership or Patreon? That is a good question. So, if anyone is curious, so Patreon is the platform I've used the most for the longest. And probably, I don't know, there's more stuff on there, but I've been recently migrating the videos on Patreon more over to the YouTube channel members, so YouTube channel members aren't missing out. Patreon, YouTube channel membership is like built into YouTube, isn't it? So you don't have to sign up to a different platform. Patreon's probably a bit more interactive, but then the streams, if you're a YouTube channel member, you get more interaction on the streams and stuff. I'm trying to make them as level as possible, to be honest. I'm now putting more effort into like making them level because I forgot, because I'm not good at stuff. But I would say nowadays they're hopefully close. So there are slight differences, like I guess the Patreon Discord isn't currently available through the YouTube channel membership. I guess I could make it, but I'd have to look into that. But otherwise, it's fairly similar, I guess. There's trade-offs like the Patreon, Patreon Discord versus the channel membership live chat stuff. But anyway, I didn't explain it very well at all. But there's another super chat. Thank you very much again. What happens if someone donates twice? Do my names consider
the other a doppelganger and fight each other That's a good question. I don't know because I've never seen inside the hole, so I can't answer that question. But I mean, I can put your name again in the hole and see if we find out. But to be honest, no one has ever seen inside the thank you hole, and I think that's for the good of all our sanity. So just to butcher Korean alphabet again, there it is. Thank you very much for your donation. In the thank you hole. Lovely, slimy thank you hole. It's currently 9 a.m. in California, okay. Yeah. I don't know, it's yeah, getting the streaming time right is tricky. Could someone explain what he's making? I could explain. I'm making a Fleshy Birdhouse. I'm making a sequel to the video I made, oh god, is it like 2 years ago now? Called Don't Feed Them, where there's a big bird that has a big birdhouse. And this is the sequel to that, and this is the fleshy reincarnation of said birdhouse. So I've wired the whole thing up, and now I've got to cover the whole thing in flesh. It's taking a long time. I'm not going to finish it all today, obviously. So I think I might do another stream tomorrow morning. I'll see if anyone's around for a cheeky stream tomorrow in the morning, UK time. I've still got to get the whole streaming schedule thing worked out. I've ordered a new camera that should be arriving any time today. That'll help, like a decent, better camera. Probably replace that one for now. The thank you hole one. The radiation seems to not be damaging the thank you hole one today. And if that new camera, yeah. So I'm going to slowly upgrade all of the streaming stuff. And then, because I'm enjoying streaming. It's fun. It's fun. What time is it for me? It is 5 to 5 p.m. Are you the real Will or a skinwalker? Obviously, the real Will. Obviously, not a skinwalker. What a silly thing to ask. Anytime, what time tomorrow you want to stream? Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know, sorry. I'll have to see how tomorrow goes. But I can chat for a bit. I don't need to rush off just yet. I'm just kind of going to leave this for now, I think, for today. So I think I might be finished on the prop for today, and I can chat for a bit before I head off. The rent for this is much cheaper than the one for a New York City flat. Well, it might be, but maybe in monetary terms, but not so much in what you have to give, what parts of your soul you have to give to be allowed to stay in this house. Is that a picture of old Greg from the Mighty Boosh in the background? Well spotted. It is a picture of old Greg. It is one of my most prized. It's a painting. They did a limited run. I don't know. You might still be able to get them. A certain number of... I don't know what number this is. Limited run of the Mighty Boosh art collection. They might still be doing them. But yeah, they're like limited prints. But old Greg was my favourite of all the paintings. But yes. That is. I also got this Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared poster that I haven't got space to put up yet. That is still in the box. That was one of their... I think they sold out quite quickly. Yes, and I need to put that up somewhere. I need to like resort out my office. Really? Would you be able to post announcements like an hour before? Yeah. What, like community posts, or do you do like you schedule? Can you schedule a stream? I love how I'm the guy with the YouTube channel asking everyone else how to do YouTube. I think you can schedule streams, right? I could do that. I'll try that. I'll try that for the next stream. I'll try and schedule it like at least an hour before. I once saw Noel Fielding live. He stole my hat and wore it for the rest of the show. That's amazing. That's funny. I saw the Boosh when they were touring. Oh man, that was a long time ago now. Like 15 years ago, whenever they did their tour. No more. God, I'm old. Yeah, probably like 18 years ago. I saw them once or twice when they were 2 different tours, I think. That was great. Schedule streams. You think you should schedule streams? I'll try scheduling a stream then. I will try that next time I do one. Can I make a flesh cat? What is a flesh cat? I could. A fleshy cat. A cat with no hair. That's like, isn't that just like one of those, what are they, Sphinx cats? That's what they're called, isn't it? The ones with all the, or the lack of hair. Well, don't wake up early just to catch the stream, because I don't know. I won't guarantee it. So don't like plan your day around it or anything. Thankfully you gave it back because you have an abnormally large head. I get tailor-made hats. Tailor-made hats. I see. It is a big head. That's something to be proud of. See, I thought I had a big head because most hats I have to wear on like the highest, you know, the like a cap, like on the final like little bit, pop bit. So most hats are like, I max out hats. But I don't have to have tailor-made hats. That's a step above my head. You're going to stream tomorrow, probably around lunchtime UK. Yeah, I think I just get a stream whenever. I think I'll get them and then see how it goes. I don't know. It's tricky, isn't it? I'll get a bit of a schedule going. Hopefully a bit of a routine going after a while, and then you guys will have more of an idea when I'm actually online. It's probably going to be mostly between like 2 PM and 5 PM UK time, whatever that is in other countries. But tomorrow might be in the morning. I don't know. You have a 73 centimeter head. Most XL hats are for 62 centimeter heads. Oh wow, that is bigger than my head. Yeah, I reckon I must be around the 62, 60... Was I 63 or something? I need to measure my head. Where's my... I don't have a tape measure. Measure my head on stream. Let's find this out. Do I have a tape measure? I do! I do. Let's measure my head live on stream. Exclusive. I want to know exactly how much bigger your head is. I mean, you're going to win because I don't have to have tailor-made hats. But I can't get it out. Right, is this centimeters? Yeah. Okay. Let's measure the head. It's a bad sign. The tape measures not. Oh, it is big enough. All right. There. It's not particularly accurate. That wasn't very accurate, but I reckon 61, 62. Okay, so XL. So you got a impressive head. I'm impressed, and I don't say that often. Big heads hold big wrinkles in your brain. That's right. You've got that big brain. Oh, hang on. Confusing tuber. Welcome to the dubious meaty members YouTube channel members tier. Thank you. Words. It's hot. I am losing it. And I'm wrapping up a tape measure, and that is taking, to wrap that tape measure into a cylinder, it's taking more brain energy than I expected. But anyway, that's beside the point, because now confusing tuber is getting a offering to the thank you hole, and I've started writing. I started in the middle. The numbers are at the bottom. I'm sorry. I am not doing good. There we go. Thank you very much. It's going in the thank you hole, where all the thank yous go. There we go. In the thank you hole. Lovely. All the thank yous go in the thank you hole. Thank you very much. How short is that tape measure? It's very short. I was worried it wasn't going to fit around my head. That's how short that tape measure is. Right. I might make a move now, everyone. It's 5 p.m. and been streaming for nearly 2.5 hours, and I'm getting a bit hot. So I'm gonna say thank you for joining. Thanks to everyone for probably nearly filling up the thank you hole. There's actually so many thank yous in there. That's ridiculous. I did a little pleased dribble. But yeah, and thank you for coming and keeping me company. I'm giving all the thank yous. I got latex on me. If I give too many thank yous, I'm going to have to put my name in the thank you hole. But yeah, but goodbye. Have a good day, everyone. And sorry for joining so late. You're alright. Oh, hang on. There's another one, confusing tuber. What is my opinion on toasters? They are useful. And as a man who eats a lot of toast and crumpets, I think they are cool. Although I need a new toaster. Hang on, it was 22A, wasn't it? Thank you. Hang on, I'm gonna pop yours in the thank you hole again. Thank you very much. There we go. You caught it just in time. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. But don't hold me to it. Maybe tomorrow. Okay? Okay, thank you. Bye.